Welcome back to Kevin's Cocktail Minute. Today's cocktail is inspired by a true story that has all the elements of a suspense thriller: international intrigue, danger, sex, murder. The year is 1940. Leon Trotsky, one of the heroes of the Russian Revolution, is on the run. He's in exile in Mexico City, living with the muralist painter Diego Rivera and his wife, Frida Kahlo. And he had an affair with her. Meanwhile, in Russia, it's 30 below zero, it's freaking cold, and Stalin is really pissed. He says, "I gotta get that Trotsky." So he dispatches not one, not two, but three separate assassins to scour the globe to try to get this guy. One of the assassins finds Trotsky in Mexico City. He bursts into the room and he has this mountaineer's ice axe beneath his raincoat. He brings it out, hits Trotsky over the head with the mountaineer's ice axe. But Trotsky doesn't die. In fact, Trotsky steps back for a moment and spits at his assassin, and he reviles him. And now all of Trotsky's cohorts come in and they subdue the villain and take him away. And unfortunately, Trotsky dies a day or so later from shock and blood loss. And that was the end of Trotsky, and what an end it was. So I go to Mexico, and via Sweden. I'm using Absolute Pepper Vodka. Now, there's a lot to like about this particular beverage. This, believe it or not, is the very first flavored vodka in 1986. Before that date, no vodkas were flavored. Now there's a million different kinds. There's bacon flavored vodka. There's one of my favorites, Twizzlers vodka. That's really great if you could smuggle it into the movies. All sorts of different kinds, but Absolute Pepper was the very first. And this is made out of winter wheat and all these different kind of peppers. There's green pepper, chili peppers, red peppers. Oh, it smells so good. And there's no artificial sugars in this or anything, so it's really good. 1.5 parts Absolute Pepper Vodka. We're in Mexico for sure. This is muy caliente. Ancho Reyes chili liqueur. It was made in 1927 by some really cool hombre, and this stuff is very hot, very spicy. Whoa, it smells so good. We're going to use 1 part of Ancho Reyes Ancho Chili Liqueur. And it's got a beautiful color. It's like a dark brown. Next, we have a lot of heat going on here, so we want to soften it up a bit. And when I originally came up with this drink, I used Saint Germain, which is one of my favorite liqueurs. But for this one, I'm trying Saint Elder, which is Saint Germain's rival. And on my blog, there's a blog entry that discusses Saint Germain versus Saint Elder. So check out my website for that. Saint Elder is a little sweeter. And for this drink, because it's so spicy, I thought a little sweetness would be just right. So I'm going to use 1/2 part of Saint Elder. And this is an elderflower liqueur made in Boston, Massachusetts. Final ingredient is what's called a Seville orange, also known as a sour orange. And look at the difference. Here's a regular orange. It looks all perfect and beautiful. There, it's easy to do that. Then the sour orange is all kind of lumpy, and look at the difference there. 1 part sour orange. And this is really tasty. It tastes just like orange, except with this crazy sourness going on. So now we're ready to do my favorite part, and that is shake this baby up. I love this part. You know you're getting close when your fingers start to get really frozen. I'll pour this in. Now this drink will wake you up. You could have this for breakfast. This could be one of those reviver drinks. The final touch is the garnish, and I'm using peel from this Seville orange. I'm putting that in there. And so I present to you Today's cocktail, the Assassination of Trotsky.